Yes, it is. I had asked that to be on the agenda for two main reasons, because the way that Sugar Hill is growing, and I was looking again at the website of what boards we have, what time they meet, where they meet, and earlier in the year, that had led to creating an attendance policy for the Planning Commission, and I think we need to provide consistency with times and locations for the boards. And at the moment, what I would like to address is the Downtown Development Authority and the Riverlands Authority. Those are our only two authorities in Sugar Hill. They both meet at different times in different locations. And I would like to have a discussion if we could agree that the DDA and the Riverland would both meet. Right now, the Downtown Development Authority meets at 6:30. The Riverlands meets at 5:30, and in the community room, they're the only board authority that does not use the council chambers. And we have so much going on with Riverlands. We have so much going on with the Downtown Development Authority. I think that 5:30 is a difficult time for the public to try to attend the Riverlands Authority. And we need to encourage public input. And we don't always have a lot of surveys, and we had the Envision 100, and we had some community input on Riverlands, but I just think that the way that we're growing, I'd really like to see some consistency. The Planning Commission meets at 7, and ideally, we should just say across the board 7. But being that we have one authority at 6:30, one at 5:30, I would like to see both authorities at 6:30 and in the council chambers. Now, I do understand that the youth council meets at 5:30 in the council chambers. I don't think 6:30 would be a conflict. We had a public hearing for the millage here at 6, and then the planning commission met at 6:45, and that was not a problem. Maybe the youth council might want to meet at 5. That might be better for the students, I don't know. But I would like for the council to consider as a discussion, as I said, these two authorities meeting 6:30, council chambers.
Thank you, Megan. Just for clarification, you're not saying they meet on the same night. So can you clarify, like, and I don't go to the meetings because I think it's inappropriate, but
Right.
What are
The youth council and the Riverlands meets on the same night, both at 5:30. So the youth council is here in the council chambers. Riverlands meets in the community room.
Yes, Josh.
I don't know, Paul or Taylor, is there background, was the date just selected for Riverland's time and place, or I don't know if there's a reason, just background information here?
Well, we had to pick a date that, then the second Wednesday was selected, that was worked for most of the folks that, or all the folks that are on the Riverlands Authority. As far as the time, it was really just to accommodate meeting times for, and I've never heard of a 5:30 being difficult for public to attend. I don't know why 5:30. I mean, there's city council meetings that meet at 5, that meet all over the state that meet at 5 o'clock, and that's the time they start. I don't know why 5:30 would be a problem for folks to attend. As far as the location goes, of course, the youth council's up here. But we met as a DDA for, gosh, how long? 10 years? No, maybe not 10 years, but it was a long time. We met in the, probably about 6 years. We met, I guess, down in the community room, and it was never, it's never been an issue. The community room is a smaller room. It's more collaborative than this. This is, I'm constantly having to turn back and forth to talk to the various folks up here. The authorities is a collaborative group, and you typically have 3 to 4 people that attend anyway, and so I don't know why we need consistency in board meeting times. It doesn't seem like it matters to me what time that folks meet. It's on the website. It's the same time we've been meeting at for 2 years. without incident, so that's all I've got.
Thank you, Taylor, for the input. Any other input? Yes, Gary.
I would just say that, I would personally see all of them, the council meeting, it was specified the short I think a standard time is good. If everything was 7, I think would be, fine. In terms of 5:30, I think a lot of people have issues getting home in traffic. Some, may work closer, may work from home, but, to anyone that's working downtown, it can be difficult. Plus, even if you can get there on a regular basis, you never know what one day is going to be with traffic. So I like the idea, but I would prefer 7 to 6:30, just since that's when most of the meetings already are right now. But that's just my opinion. Thank you.
All right, and I'll give my opinion since unless somebody else wants to give theirs as well. But these are all run by volunteers, and they do the best that they can to do a good job for us. I actually think it's important to empower the leadership on our boards and commissions, and I'll tell you what I would probably support if it came across my desk, and that would be a decision by the members of each of the boards and commissions if they would like to change their time. I'm like Taylor. I started serving on the Downtown Development Authority probably 4 years before, I became a member of City Council. So that would have been like in 2010, something like that. And so, we used to meet in the annex for a long time. Mayor Edwards held our work sessions in the community room downstairs, and the reason that he did that was because he heard from so many complaints about people that feel intimidated in this room because people literally sit over the audience. And so I think it's just a choice depending on the personality of the board and the commission. Maybe they just want to have a more intimate atmosphere. I've heard of one complaint, one individual apparently likes to pull plugs out of the wall. If there's more people that have concern about that, I haven't really heard from anybody. So just wanted to give my opinion. Yes, sir. Taylor.
And just follow up on that point, when we first started serving on the DDA in the annex, we actually pulled out folding tables. We did not sit at the dais in the annex. We sat at the folding so that we could get together and talk and look at documents together and talk about things. We actually just pulled out folding tables in front of the dais. We didn't actually sit at the dais in the annex even when we met in that location. So.
Good, thank you. So, anybody else? Appreciate the conversation about it. Thanks for letting everybody give their opinion on it. All right, and we're going to move on to 2025 proposed budget timeline.